Chief Operating Officer of Microsoft, Kevin Turner. And Kevin, it is great to see you.
Good morning.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for joining us. So, you know, when we think of Microsoft, we think of an enterprise company.
Correct.
We think of the business segment. But you've now begun to open retail shops.
We have.
Where are you in the transformation of Microsoft?
You know, it's a really exciting time, Maria, at Microsoft right now. Our cloud business is extremely explosive and growing triple digits, and we're just thrilled with the velocity and momentum that we have in the cloud for both consumers and businesses. And we are, in fact, opening in select markets and iconic markets like here on Fifth Avenue in New York City, retail shops, backed up and supported by a very strong digital presence and online presence. So as you can see, the consumers are really moving toward that one channel, which is both online and physical stores. And so we're showing up to be able to bring the customer really what's the face of Microsoft at our retail stores, and that's what's exciting today. Yeah,
and I want to ask you about that because I think, you know, in the most recent quarter, a lot of analysts were, I don't know, the headlines here, one analyst, everything went right. You know, another analyst, Microsoft starting to hit its stride. I mean, there has been a real transformation in the company, as you've, you know, and you've admitted it in articles I was reading. You say, look, we missed this, we missed that, we missed some gadgets, we need to double down on the cloud. So where are you in that move? I mean, is there a lot more to do to sort of change this huge, you know, super tanker of a ship?
Well, you know, the thing about it is we've been highly successful for a very long time, 40-plus-year-old company. The beauty of it is we're well on our way in the cloud. The cloud business is, you know, a multi-billion-dollar business from a run rate perspective, growing extremely well across all facets of our business. So in the cloud area, I would tell you that's going extremely well. The second big area for us was the relaunch of Windows. We put Windows 10 in the marketplace a few months ago, and it's been incredible. In the first 90 days, we had 110 million people download, use, and love the product.
Wow.
In the first 90 days.
Wow.
And that number continues to go up every single day. The third area that we've done is we've really focused our business, because when you think about this opportunity, the consumerization of IT for enterprises makes it very important to have a great presence in the consumer space so that when people get to work, they're able and very familiar with your tools like Office. We've got a new release of Office in the marketplace today. So when you look at Microsoft and the transformation, I would tell you we're not at the beginning. We're somewhere in the middle to the late innings, but we're truly, it is happening at a very rapid rate.
That's very exciting. And as you double down on the cloud and see the business going higher and the server business as well, you also want that buzz from the consumer about gadgets and about new products. What are the new products right now that Microsoft is unleashing ahead of the Christmas season, ahead of this holiday season, that you're really betting on?
So we're really excited about the fact that we put Windows 10 in the marketplace. That was a great platform for us to launch a new Surface. The new Surface Pro 4 is here. This is an incredible notebook and tablet. It's a tablet that can replace your notebook. The thing I love about it is I'm completely paperless with this particular device using OneNote. It's an incredible device to completely go paperless with all of your work, digitize everything in your life with the Surface Pro 4.
Wow.
The second area is we've got a laptop for the very first time. This is the Surface Book. And it can become a tablet or a laptop, but on this particular book, it's for high-powered things. You can get to a terabyte of storage on this thing. You can run the hottest chip from Intel that we have out there in the marketplace today. That's exciting. We've got the new band is out. The new Microsoft band is out.
That's what I wanted to ask you about, because there's so much excitement about these sort of Fitbit type products. This is a lot more than just health type things.
It absolutely does your heart rate, count your steps. It absolutely will do all of the things. Plus, it's a productivity device. So your text messages, your emails, all those things for a couple $100. This is a really, really incredible device for both productivity and health. The next area is our Xbox platform. We got a new release of Halo 5 in the marketplace. Halo 5 is one of the most successful digital properties of all time, and we put that out at the very same time as well. So when you look across that entire family of new Windows, new Office, new Surface Book, new Surface Pro 4, and a new band, and new Xbox gaming that we have going into this holiday season, it is an exciting time at Microsoft.
That's a new Microsoft.
It is a new Microsoft.
What kind of reception are you seeing from customers? I mean, this is an important part of the year, and we've been talking all day about, and every day, about this global slowdown. Is it resonating? You
know, we saw, like most retailers, we saw a big uptick in the digital side. So online retail sales were extremely strong and very healthy. We also saw, because we've got some great hot products, that hot products does sell. People will come out and spend the money for these products. That's a really exciting place. So we're seeing some very good traffic. We're seeing some very good revenues flow through the devices, but I think it has to do with if you have a hot product, people will seek it out and find it.
You know, it's interesting to see Microsoft, the retail shop on Fifth Avenue, because it's not the initial expectation that you see, but you've got Apple stores out there and other stores that you've got to be there in the marketplace because they're successful.
And it gave us a face to the brand. A lot of people at retail, Maria, didn't know what the face of Microsoft was. And the beautiful thing about it is we still have wonderful retail channel partners in Best Buy and Dixon's and Media Markt around the world. But we've made those stores within a store better because we've gotten into the retail stores business.
Let me switch gears, go back to the cloud for a moment. What are you seeing in terms of businesses right now spending and using the Azure cloud computing system? Because again, that's an area of this economy where businesses are sitting on cash. What do budgets look like from your standpoint now?
The beautiful thing about the cloud, Maria, is it lets people have great, it's really magical for a business perspective because you can get great austerity and you can get great transformation. It's one of the few technologies that truly delivers on that promise, and that's very unique. And so what we've been able to do is work with incredible customers and help them reimagine and rethink their business. Customers like ThyssenKrupp, a traditional elevator company, that we now have created a cloud service so that they can service not only the 1 million or 2 million elevators they may have in the marketplace worldwide, they can now surface the competition's elevators with a cloud service, drawing in a new revenue stream, a new way to monetize. Using the cloud, it's very, very different than anything we've seen in the past.
The premier, or the premium rather, server products are being looked at as sort of the gem as well in that business. People paying up for this?
Absolutely. I mean, the ability to come in and make your business more agile, faster, eliminate costs, eliminate and increase productivity is what the cloud delivers.
Yeah, you're also doing your own cost management, and certainly in the last quarter, a lot of analysts talked about this is also, where are you in the cost cutting and sort of making sure that you're protecting those margins?
We've made a lot of hard moves relative to right-sizing some of our businesses, and candidly, while those are never pleasant to go through, we really have made some good traction in the last 18 months, and we're going to continue to look at that and evaluate our business one day at a time and make sure we've got it the right size.
Kevin, before you go, we've been having this discussion about social media platforms and the responsibility on the part of technology companies in the face of terrorism. Where are you on this subject? You know, we know that this most recent terrorist attack in Southern California, they're recruiting online, they're putting hate out there on the internet. What do you think about this?
You know, first and foremost, our hearts go out to the victims and to anyone associated and affected by those tragedies. It's just terrible, and certainly our thoughts and prayers are with them. Secondly, there's a rich debate going on right now between, public information, or private information, and public safety.
Right.
And the ability we're in that debate. Certainly, it'll ultimately be decided by governments, and we will conform and help in any way that we can at Microsoft.
Do you think that there should be more of a sort of policing of that when you see something that's hateful, that's possibly terrorist, authorities need to be notified immediately? I
mean, there's a lot going on in that particular space today, and absolutely any way that we can help, we want to make sure we step up and help.
Absolutely. Kevin, good to have you on the show today.
It's great to be here.
Thank you so much. Congratulations going into the important holiday season with all of your new products.
We're excited. Thank you.
Kevin